waster. He's 35, he's never had a job, he's spent his life a child. Now though, things have got to change. He's being sent to work in jobs so brutal it'll push him to breaking point. 'Cause for Ashley Hames, it's time to grow up.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Tober Inlet on the British Columbian coast is the home of the Canadian heli-logging industry. It's a bitter, hideously cut-off, edge-of-the-world type place where the men, just like the resident grizzlies, are big, hairy. Logging is the most dangerous job in Canada, and any weak link can quite easily jeopardise the safety of any man present. Falls are consequently not suffered, and British arty types with £100 haircuts are given very short shrift indeed. Being fearful of both flying, death and men with facial hair, my hackles were up right from the off as I journeyed towards my intended destiny of becoming a Canadian logging man.
Falling is one of the most hazardous jobs you will ever encounter. It's not just going to work and coming home every night. You have to adapt to living away from home and in a man's world.
Hello, you must be Mike.
It is too. How you doing, Ashley?
Hello, not too bad, yeah.
This is my daughter's name.
Is it?
Yeah. When I first met Ashley, I wanted to put him right back on the plane.
I'm Ashley. What's your name, man?
Brent.
Brent. Yeah. Nice to meet you. So you're like a bona fide lumberjack then?
Pretty much a lumberjack.
Yeah. So what's our plan for tomorrow? Do you know?
Well, we're going to take you up on that mountain there and abuse you. We're in helicopters. We're going to find the...
When you say abuse me,
we're going to find the steepest, ugliest ground up there, and we're going to go up and I'm going to teach you how to be a helicopter logger, or a lumberjack as you have it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think he's going to be able to cope. I think he's going to fail drastically. I thought he would have been better off working at 7-Eleven and maybe starting there.
To be a bona fide lumberjack, I want to actually fell a tree.
Yeah. You're going to have to work bloody hard to get there.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, I'm prepared for some hard work. I've had 34 years off, so it's about time I started working.
He looks like a little bit of a dork, and with his appearance and his name, I think he's going to probably get quite a bit of grief around here.
As the new boy or greenhorn on camp, I'd been told to brace myself for a typical first night initiation called log burling. And being British, I knew exactly how to make the perfect first impression.
I'm not touching you.
I'm packing a punch, guys.
Well, that's confused them.
I'm not touching you. Get it going. Come on. We gotta get out of here.
What they had in mind for me, however, was soon to dampen my cocksuredness, balancing on a log in water barely above freezing point.
Is it me against Jersey?
Yeah.
As soon as we say go, then you start running on the...
Get out from the dock. Jody.
I'm not, I'm just trying to counter it.
Go! Don't touch it.
It's so cold now. So I'm waiting for my fucking challenger.
This time, though, I'd found my feet, and this was gonna pay. Then again, oh.
Get him that, turn it around. Hello, you did excellent. On the second go, major RPM on the log, just giving it.
Towel.
Well, never mind. A hot shower, a warm bed, and tomorrow I'd be ready for anything. Note, a bucket of ice-cold water was definitely not mentioned on that list.
Stop.
Oh.
Well, it's lights out here. Everyone's gone to bed. I think the one person that stands out for me straight away is Brent, who immediately, I gather, is a complete legend. He's utterly fearless. He walks around like a man mountain, and that voice is, well, I thought he was faking it, but he's not faking anything. The guy is just different class.
The next morning and all fun and games are soon over. It's my first day on a job that has killed 12 across Canada already this year, and even getting to the site is putting the fear of God into me.
Oh God, I am absolutely petrified of heights. This is not good.
Oh my God. I can't believe this. I'm actually looking forward to getting down on the ground and working my off, because this, oh Jesus, look at, wow, oh. Well, we've just made it. Oh God, I feel already absolutely mentally exhausted. Physically, my body was all tensed up in that copter, so I'm knackered. And not even 9 o'clock. My first impressions are the enormity of it. When you're down where we're based, it just looks like a tiny little spot on the landscape, but it's massive. The trees, they're enormous. They're like 200 or 300 years old. Your senses are bombarded here. You've got noise everywhere. The helicopter, there's some guy chainsawing down there. You're walking on absolute mush here, just like this. I can't see. I mean, it's pretty hard to keep your footing, but what the hell, we're going to get to work now. It's day one. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay. It's fallen over already. You've been working here for a decade. Choking is a bloody dangerous job, at least in my world it is. In Brent's though, it's the ideal place for any wannabe man to set about proving himself. The felled trunks here, each weighing up to 8,000 pounds, are attached to industrial necklaces called chokers, and these in turn are connected by hand to the helicopter winch and yanked out of the fall zone. The dangers of the job are all too apparent.
I think, Ashley, I'm gonna use one of your chokers and we're gonna choke this log here.
So I'm basically going to lasso the tree. And I'm getting my wires mixed up here.
Okay, you better want to be careful on the low side of there because it's quite a drop down now.
There's about a 24-foot drop just there, just the other side of me. It's at this moment that I realise that bricking yourself is an essential hurdle to cross in any attempt to become a man. That's my lifeline there. There's a bit of a drop down here. Where the hell's that wire?
Got it. You got her. Nice work.
Thanks, Brent. I've done my first tree on my own. I feel pretty happy about that. So when the helicopter comes, I'm going to hook that into the copter.
Into the helicopter, yeah.
This is really strange because I didn't think I'd be nervous about this, because I've been with him all the time. It's now I'm on my own. My heart's pumping like an absolute bloodbath. In fact, it's hard to tell who was the more nervous, myself or Brent. He has the unenviable task of ensuring everyone's safety on the mountain, and if I cock things up, there's a fair chance anyone here could pay the ultimate price as a direct consequence. Yeah.